3 obvious traps set in college football week 2. In this video here, we're about to exploit these traps because I won't let you fall for them. Start the day off at noon. Illinois is going to take on Duke here, and this game is so traply lined. You look at the line, it's 2.5 in favor of Illinois. Everyone sees what they did to Western Illinois last week. Everyone sees the number 11 next to their name. I think this is such a trappy line. This is basically lined like they have no idea who's going to win the game. Look, the predictor gives them a 50-50 chance of winning the game here for Duke. Darian Mensah, one of the highest NIL players in the portals, Duke's quarterback, and Duke played possum in their first game of the season because they're playing against an FCS opponent they didn't care about. Now, look, you could say the same thing about Illinois here, but as I told y'all, Western Illinois lost by 77-3 to Indiana last year and didn't win a game for 2 years until last year, and they're trying to rake in NIL money. As you see, they're playing another powerhouse FBS team again this week. Ultimately, I think there's a lot of ways this game could go, and to see the number 11 team here only laying 2.5 means everybody's going to come in here and take them. I think Duke can win this game, but I think the better play here is probably going to end up being the over. So we'll see what the line finishes at in the week, but right now, this is a total coin flip, and they're begging for everyone to pop on Illinois. This game up here we got is a trap. Is Charlotte versus North Carolina. Now, you might say TP3. North Carolina is terrible. How are they laying 16.5 points here against Charlotte, who has their starting quarterback from last year? So a revenge game for him. I'd say not so fast. I mean, I knew this North Carolina team was going to be trash. I'm not saying I'm going to come out here and back them again this week, but Max Johnson gave the offense a lot of pop. Now, obviously, it was when the game was over, but they actually looked at a real offense. All Gio Lopez can do is run, and he was a lot of the reason why winning against North Carolina. Gio Lopez is not a dynamic quarterback. Max Johnson is a beast, and he at least got his feet under him last week and got some of the jitters out. Charlotte got destroyed by an App State team that's going to be a down team this year. Charlotte probably isn't a bowl team realistically. Neither is North Carolina, but 16.5 points for an in-state rivalry seems pretty crazy here. I wouldn't be shocked to see North Carolina get right here and beat the brakes off them. They just got embarrassed on national TV. Time to buy low on the Tar Heels this week. Now, obviously, I'm not going to make you watch a 3-minute long video without giving you one pick. I'm not that guy. We'll take Oklahoma minus 5.5 here, and this one is a total trap on Michigan. Everyone knows how bad Oklahoma was last year. Everybody is sleeping on them. Yes, both teams are ranked, but I don't think Bryce Underwood's just going to go on the road here to Norman for a night game when the crowd is going to be absolutely rocking and pull out the upset. I mean, their offense still doesn't have the explosiveness they need at the skill positions here. Sharon Moore is just running a clown show right now in Michigan. On the flip side of things, Moneyline Mateer, Jaden Ott, this Oklahoma attack is absolutely loaded. They just kind of dicked around after going up big on an FCS opponent this last week, and they're going to be ready to run them out of the stadium. Venables is coaching for his job right now. Vegas wants you to see 5.5 points here. That's why they moved the line from 2.5 to 5.5, because they want people to take Michigan. They're begging for them. I wouldn't be shocked to see this line go to 6.5. People are going to come in here and be like, oh, I want the points. The underdogs performed so well in ranked games. It ain't happening this week, guys. Oklahoma is going to run Michigan off this field here. I think this one gets ugly quick, so we'll gladly take Oklahoma. That's my official free play, guys. Follow the page and come back here for more because we're going to be cranking these videos out all week long.